Does it really bug you that much?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get fired for that? Like for not doing anything about it? For
or
not?
is it like, are you on like some sick power trip, even though you're
That's
just a
pretty much
fucking
what it
like,
is, bro. It's just what is going on?
what's going on, guys?
Fuck that shit. Fuck my throat up. Ah, man. All right, baby. I'm back from Hawaii.
Good. Hello. How was Hawaii?
Okay. Look, man, that shit was amazing. I recommend it to anyone. Old, young, that shit. No, actually not young. Fuck those little kids.
Also, by the way, real quick, I'm Migs.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I haven't done this shit in a while, dude.
It's
really just been 1 week, though.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I feel rusty with life in general coming back from Hawaii.
yeah.
But anyway, he is Migs. I'm Mast. This is Wolf's Web.
Episode 11, I believe.
Oh yeah, we in the number uno. So yeah, Hawaii. It was actually a really great trip. From day one all the way. Even the ride back wasn't too bad. Hawaiian Airlines, dude. I think that's so far the best airline I've been on. I mean, granted, I haven't really been on many airlines.
Same. But from people I've always heard that gone to Hawaii, they've always said Hawaiian Airlines is like top notch.
Yeah, if you're going to Hawaii, for sure, try your best to take Hawaiian Airlines. Like, they take care of their people on there. They have like good Hawaiian meals that are complimentary.
Ooh.
They give you the meals complimentary. They give you a round of drinks complimentary.
Ooh.
Well, not even a round, multiple rounds. For at least when I went, they
Alcoholic?
approached. One of the times they did offer it, so I did take it. It was rum punch or whatever the fuck.
Did you know? Side note, did you know you get because of the thinness of the air in the plane, you can get drunk quicker when you're in the sky? Yeah.
Well, I didn't feel shit, so.
Well, obviously you have to keep drinking.
Yeah, you know what they did? They did say like if you want some, go ahead and like pull up to the back bar and get some because it's a big ass plane, bro. How many planes have you been on?
I've been on maybe like 2, which is 3, which is a Delta plane, Aeromexico, cheap ass motherfuckers, and Volaris.
By chance, do you remember if the planes were just 3 and 3, or was it 2, 2, and 4?
It was they're all 3-3s.
Okay, so yeah, those are like the smaller planes.
Yeah.
So Hawaiian Airlines, I don't know if all the planes are like this, but the one I went on coming back home, I wish I was on the one going there, but I made it to Alaskan on the way there.
I heard Alaskan's good too.
Yeah, Alaskan was the best plane that, like I said, I haven't been on many, and I've only done like Spirit, Alaska twice, and Hawaiian now.
Yeah.
So I haven't really been on many. I'm not too experienced with traveling and all that, but so Alaska, when I was on that one going there, I was like, oh, this has been the best plane I've been on.
Yeah.
And then coming back, Hawaiian just fucking shit on it.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Delta. Like, oh yeah, like not shitty peanut snacks. I was like, this is nice. And then, I mean, all of that's clearly shits on Delta. Even I was like, damn, there's different tiers to this shit.
Yeah. So with Hawaiian, at least the plane I was on, I don't know if they're all the same again.
Yeah.
The seats are way more comfortable. It is one of those where it's 2, 2, and 4 in the middle. So if you're in the middle, you're kind of fucked. I mean, obviously you could tell people like, oh, can I get out? But it's kind of like annoying. It's a hassle because it's still a tight space. But
yeah, and I feel like in those situations, the ideal thing would be like that whole row is like if you're like with family or friends, because that way you can just, like,
pretty much
move, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. So I'll get to this point later, but the plane, it's pretty nice. They have the TVs on it, so you could select from their movies. Although unfortunately, like they have an option to plug in headphones, but I had my AirPods and I don't think it connected with Bluetooth.
We ain't there yet.
Yeah, so I wasn't able to listen with headphones with the movie at least.
Yeah.
I was watching Devotion. I don't know if you heard of that one.
I don't think I have.
It's kind of like Top Gun. It's about like the Navy and all that.
Okay.
But it's really good. And then I watched, what did I watch? The Whale, that with Brendan Fraser. He's like a fucking big old dude.
Oh yeah. Didn't he like win an Oscar for that?
Something like that. He was nominated at least. But I don't know if he won or not. But yeah, it was a really good movie as well. And so yeah, I put those two on. I put on Top Gun at the end just as background. I wasn't really watching that one though because I've already seen it. And so I was just playing on my PSP. I was fucking killing it on Need for Speed and shit.
Were you like, because I know on the way there, you took like a really, really early flight.
Yeah, that one. Well, this one was even early too. So the one I took on the way there, it was 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And even on the way back, it was also 7:50 a.m. With their time. So yeah, I they were both early flights. I had to get there like at 5:30 ish.
Yeah.
And
you didn't I think try to sleep, or at that point you're just up.
So at that point I was pretty much up because I can wake up early and like I'll be ready like to just take on the day.
Yeah.
There was a part of that flight back home though where I was kind of like dozing off. Like I was like, so what I usually do is because it is tight spaces, like I lean my head on the front seat and or they have like the tray that you put down and I'll just like cross my arms.
I used to do that all the time.
Yeah, but the problem with my seat, I don't know if it would have been like that in the other seats.
Yeah.
But the problem with my seat is I was in the middle four, and because I didn't pay the extra to get me and Kitty next to each other, like we've always gotten lucky no matter who I've gone with, and we've just like sit next to each other no matter what. And we got unlucky on this flight though. It seemed like a lot of groups were split on Hawaiian Airlines for whatever reason. Maybe that's their one con is they don't try to keep everyone together. So we were split. She got the window seat. Technically, I got the window seat, like, but I just let her get it because I knew the other spot was gonna be more uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in the middle of the four people. I was the second to the right.
Yeah.
And there was a couple next to me, a girl, pretty much a girl on the left, a girl on the right. And I was like dozing off the first like hour. I was leaning on the front seat, and I just feel myself starting drifting. And you know that part when you fucking catch yourself? And jump? So I did that, and I didn't even look at them. I was hoping that they didn't notice.
Not like a certain fat ass we know who likes to sleep in our buddy's ear.
Crazy. No, but yeah. So that was happening, and so I was just like, fuck. So ever since that one part, I stayed awake the whole time.
Yeah.
And I was fighting though on like the last hour, because it is like a 5.5 hour flight, 4.5 to 5.5 depending.
Which is crazy because I was like, it's like right next to us, next to California, but I didn't think it would take that long of a flight.
No, yeah. So I don't know, man. The flight there was pretty smooth. Mm-hmm. The flight back, it was smooth too, but it was rough, and that's where they offered like the more of the food and all that. So it started off since it was morning time, they gave us a breakfast food, like a sandwich almost. It wasn't a sandwich though, it was kind of like a Hot Pocket, but it was a bigger than a Hot Pocket.
Yeah.
It had like sausage, egg, all that. That was fucking bomb.
Yeah.
And then I took an orange juice, that rum punch, and ever since there, it was chill pretty much. Mm-hmm. We got back home like around what was it? Oh, it was actually 4:30 p.m. because it jumps 3 hours forward.
All right.
So the flight started at 7:50 and it jumped 3 hours, getting back.
Yeah.
Plus the 4.5 hours. But yeah, overall the trip though, I haven't even talked about the trip.
Yeah, we're just talking about the planes.
So yeah, day one, that was Thursday. Mm-hmm. We got there early, 10 a.m. Their time, and we checked in early. Thankfully, they had the room available early. So whenever you travel, it doesn't hurt to go and ask, like, is our room ready? Because, it's a lot of the time it has been for usually every time I travel. Yeah. So yeah, we checked in, we put our stuff in the room, and then we just started walking the whole area. We stayed in Waikiki, which is like the beach town, the beach area, like the very popular, busy beach town where they have like shopping malls, they have a lot of restaurants. Mm-hmm. So from there we were walking around. The first thing I wanted to try though was the Musubi Cafe, because I love me my Musubis.
Let me ask you, why did you pick Waikiki out of all the other ones?
I think because I seen that it was like I don't know, I feel like it's a good entry level if you're like young and like new to Hawaii.
Yeah, no, of course. I don't, because I have no knowledge of like the islands and shit. So people are always like, oh, there's Oahu and Maui and Honolulu. And
I mean, I have no knowledge either. Like I think I just chose Waikiki because it just looked the most like interesting. Yeah. So when I was like, I don't even think I did much research on the different islands. I just fucking picked like, I just searched like Hawaii on like Expedia. Yeah. And then I was just looking at the hotel. A lot of them were Waikiki and like Honolulu. Oh, okay. Like it was all like that area. So I'm assuming it's probably the busiest like island. Yeah. So yeah, I picked the room with the ocean view. I'm not sure if I mentioned that the last episode, but
it looked nice.
but yeah, it really was nice. We got on top of the ocean view, we got like the side view, which is across the street is the Honolulu Zoo.
Yeah.
And so it's a bunch of trees everywhere. And then our hotel pool was even in our sight. And so it was just a nice view, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like probably one of the middle tier hotels because you can go to the high end shit and spend fucking 4,000 for 4 days.
Yeah.
But nah, I only spent like 2K. So I'm pretty in the middle. You know, I wasn't no Motel 6 bullshit because they do have that.
Damn, that's what I would have done.
No, but yeah. So yeah, the first night we went to go check out the Masubi cafes because me and my girl both love Masubis. They over there in Hawaii, bro, they make them different. They like if you go to Ono, that's some basic ass shit, so plain looking. Yeah. If you go over here to fucking, I forget what it's called, but it's some cafe right there in the middle of the fucking downtown. Mm-hmm. It's like so small in there, but bro, the food, oh my god, it's like a hole in the wall almost. But everyone knows about it. It's like I think it's pretty popular. Like it's gone trending on TikTok here and there. Like some influencers will go and film. But the food, man, I ordered some musubi with like a slice of fucking cucumber on top, and it was like it had some type of sweet flavoring inside too. And we also got some egg one. They make like musubis with eggs, and then they have like sushi rolls, but it's like all one roll. It's not like cut.
Yeah.
So we tried that. And even the 7-Elevens, we tried out a 7-Eleven over there. They have everything different. All the food that they sell is different. It's all pretty much seafood stuff, sushi. They have, bro, their pizza even looked good.
Talk to me nice.
Their pizza had like melted cheese over it. Like it looked good, bro. It looked highly presentable. It had like basil looking green flakes on it. And they have these things called pizza sticks. So it's kind of like a taquito. But it's all closed, and then like you just eat it and it has like the fucking pizza all inside. And so I got that. We picked out at 7-Eleven alone.
Shout out 7-Eleven.
Yeah. So day one, we just tried out even the beach. But bro, the waves over there are crazy. There's no wonder they have like a bunch.
How's the water?
The water, it was nice. It was blue.
Yeah.
And but like I said, it was strong. Like the current was fucking mad strong on the Waikiki beach.
Take your ass real quick.
No, dead ass, bro. Every time, like, Kitty didn't even want to go in because, like, it was too strong. I would go in with, like, the fucking big-ass avocado floaty I bought her. And I was just fucking riding the waves, bro, but it kept taking me in. Yeah. It would come, like, in twos. Like, it'll smack you, and then, like, a couple seconds later, another one. And I don't know, that day specifically, it was just fucking... it was the coldest day the first day. So even when we got there, when we were first started walking, you just feel all this mist like hitting you. I forget what, man, the tour guide told me what it was called. It's called something like, do you know?
It's called Glades Ocean Breeze. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm kidding. I really don't know. I didn't even know that they call that a thing.
Yeah, no, they have a term for it, man. But I don't know, the tour guide that we first had, he was like giving us all like the slang, the low key shit. He was giving us like pretty much every tour guide had their own like recommendations, opinions on everything, and it's funny because they would talk about like their cousins, their nephews, and who they had in their family, who the fuck plays football where, So it's like big football team families out there.
Shout out Marcus Mariota.
Oh yeah, I forget that fool is from
Antua.
Yep. Yeah, I mean the problem with the Hawaiian college they have. Do you know what it's called?
Hawaii. They have the stupidest name. They have the Hawaiian Rainbow Warriors or some shit. It's for dumb.
So one of their biggest complaints is that all the good ones leave. Like they don't stay. They don't go there.
Yeah, I think it's because like it's actually you think it'd be cool if we go in like school in Hawaii, but it's actually not the case because like you have to like travel everywhere for all your games, and like it's very hard to get like a good stretch of like home games, and it's just they play in the Mountain West Conference. I'm not gonna lie, the Mountain West Conference ain't shit. So like a lot of kids like like Tua, Marcus, these motherfuckers want to take their talents to like actually better schools, and that's what they do.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't blame them, but at the same time, it's like that foundation is never gonna grow if the good ones don't like embrace where they're from and just build where they're from.
Yeah, but that's on the school to find the coach to like get, because it's all about recruiting. So like if you can't keep the good ones in there, then bring the other ones in.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, day 2.
Mm-hmm.
So day 1 is pretty much the chill day. We just walked around the whole area, like the beach, the shopping malls.
Love it.
We got familiar with everything. There's a whole bunch of ABC stores everywhere, dude. You know what that is, right? It's kind of like a liquor store.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, liquor store / souvenir store. So
they have them in Vegas, right?
Yeah, in Vegas as well.
Yeah.
Over here, bro, it's everywhere. Literally every other block has one, and it's crazy. It's just like 2-minute walk and you're at another one. But yeah, so day 2, that's our day that I rented out a car because I didn't rent a car for the whole trip because they charge $50 overnight parking at my hotel. Yeah, bro, and it's like that everywhere. Every hotel they charge up the ass for parking, so I didn't even bother. But day 2 I did because I wanted to travel like the whole island. And it's not too long of a drive if you do like the whole thing. It only took like probably like 30 minutes each like stop that we had.
Yeah.
And it's really not that far.
So you ended up driving the whole island?
Not the west side. The west side, I didn't really think that there's anything for us over there. But we drove so Waikiki's like in the south side, and then we went towards the west. The airport's like halfway through the whole island, and then from the halfway point of the airport where we got the rental, you go a little bit more west to the zip lining place we went to. It's called Coral Crater Adventure Park, and we did 3 zip lines over there, and those were fun as fuck, man.
I'm gonna ask you that because I remember when I did zip line in Puerto Vallarta, like they had like a little place, and I was tired after like third one because you have to climb out to each one, and even like the guy that goes with you and pushes you, he was like, there's a stopway because they can go even higher, and he was even gassed because he was like, all right, do you guys want to like stop off here or we can go higher? And he looked at the look in his eyes, so he's like, please let's just go. Luckily we're all like fat asses, so we're like yo, let's fucking bounce.
Dog, bro. It was hot that day too when we went. Yeah. So we didn't have to climb much. I think we just walked up steps for one, and then from there, the way it works is it's like an entry level zip line where it's pretty short. It's not like short. Yeah. But you could see like the final point. So you zip line from here to there. It's not too crazy, and then from the second checkpoint to the third one, that shit was long as fuck. You couldn't even see the end. And that one, like you go in like more than multiple groups. You go in multiple groups, so it's not just me and Kitty. It's like 2 other families,
of course.
And so I was the last one, but it was fun, man. I enjoyed it. Like I wasn't scared at all. I'm not really scared of that type of shit.
No, me either. But I do. When did they tell you about the like when stop you like move the thing, like if you want to slow down?
Nah.
So I guess like when you're going too fast, you like Jimmy the thing like back and forth, so you start like losing momentum.
Oh yeah.
And that shit when you first starting to do it, is like it's kind of hard because you can feel how fast you're going. So you're just like
crazy. You were slowing down, pussy?
Fuck yeah, I was scared.
I was trying to go faster, and I kept spinning too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that part was annoying because when you get to the end, you can't touch like the metal parts. They tell you like not to touch the metal. Like you could fuck shit up, or you can even fucking drop yourself on accident.
Yeah.
So I tried, like it's hard to like grab on the strap and like mentally like not touch the metal. Like it's kind of an instinct thing. So there was one time where I accidentally grabbed it all the way at the end though. Like it was already like I just had to drop my feet, and they give you, there's this blue tape that they mark for you to grab specifically. Yeah. And I did not do that. I grabbed like with both hands and shit. But it's just cause like, bro, it's fucking hurting my crotch area and shit. Yeah. So I'm trying to lift up like however I can at the very end when I'm already like at the checkpoint. So it's not like I'm moving or anything. But yeah, so from checkpoint 2 to 3, it was the last zip line. And actually they made us jump down the rope on the second one. So at that checkpoint, there's no stairs, no ladder, no other zip lining area. Yeah. They make you jump off and you're strapped onto this thing, to the rope, and it pulls you down slowly. But you still have to like free fall jump pretty much. That's crazy. And a lot of them were kind of scared to do it. But yeah, so we did that, and then from there we go to the next checkpoint, which is the final one. Like they make it seem like it's a race, so they put one party on the other side and then the other on the other. So it was Kitty and I like going against each other, and at first I was fucking zooming past her, but then out of nowhere, like I was recording everything pretty much because I wanted to record her since it was like for her birthday and everything, and like just how she's doing and all that. And sometimes I'll turn it back to me, and then like when I turned it back to me out of nowhere, I just see at the corner of my eye her fucking zooming past me.
Zoom.
So I fucking was like, what the fuck? And this is when I was like spinning too, so that's why I had to fucking try to keep myself right and get the form and try to speed it up. But she still beat me. And yeah, that was pretty much it for the zip lining.
Yeah.
From there, we went to the Dole Plantation. No, we went to this fucking garden area. It's like, I forget what it's called, but it's something gardens. I'm bad with all these names because I don't know. I don't really care to fucking remember all that shit. I'll remember it when I see it. But it's some gardens area. Apparently, it's popular. Like people go over there and do their fucking TikToks and videos. And Kitty actually brought it up because it was on the way to the Dole Plantation.
Yeah.
And we went over there. It's like a fucking big ass jungle. You walk around everywhere.
Oh, I think I have to. I think I remember you guys posting videos about that.
Yeah. Right there, it's just like long trails everywhere. It's like they give you multiple options too. So it's just like, fuck, you'll easily get lost. And we kind of did. So we had to like backtrack a lot. And it was just a lot of walking to kill our energy for sure. And so from there, we went to Dole Plantation, which over there they have like a maze. They have like a train. And we didn't do either of those. We were just fucking tired. And we went to go... we went to eat at the little fucking grill they have or whatever, and I ordered some fucking quesadilla, and they that shit was fucking juicy, dude. They have some specific pork over there in Hawaii. It starts with a L.
Longaniza?
No,
I'm just kidding.
No, but yeah, and then they have like sauce. They have salsa with fucking pineapple chunks in it. I got a pineapple flow, which is just pineapple ice cream with fucking pineapple juice. And then Kitty, she got a fucking waffle cone. But yeah, that shit was fire, dude. Everything they got there is fucking bomb.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, so if you ever go to Hawaii or Honolulu, make sure you hit the Dole Plantation. That's like a must.
Will do.
That's pretty much it for day 2. It was that was like our most active day where we're doing like fucking Hawaii shit and not like the beach shit.
Yeah.
And so day three, what do we do? We actually...
That would be Saturday, right?
Yeah, Saturday.
Okay.
We actually rested a lot of day 3 because we were just fucking... we weren't too tired because like we didn't fucking abuse like our bodies or drink like a lot of alcohol or anything.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too bad. It was just like we're just relaxed like day 3. Like
that's why I think I was telling you the last time. Like it's like... To be honest, when you have vacations, really just try to take a day where you can like just relax. I know some people can't, but to me personally, like if I'm doing a lot of things on the vacation, it doesn't really feel like a vacation. I feel like I just went out to go do things.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of like the tug of war thing with Hawaii because you want to see everything. But at the same time, it's just like the whole aesthetic, the whole like scenery is just like super relaxing. And so day 3, we took the time to just fucking relax and chill. Yeah. I think it wasn't until like nighttime when we actually got up and started doing shit outside. Pretty much the same thing as day 1. We wandered the whole beach area, and coincidentally, they had like a fucking some type of swap meet essentially. It's like they took over the whole street. They blocked the whole main street, and they have like some fucking like swap meet or food market, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And they had like coconuts. They had different stations or vendors where they were selling like hibachi, fucking shrimp, the seafood, pineapples cut in half with fucking like chicken and steak on top and stuff like that.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, so pretty much it was like a swami. They had like a bunch of charms over there. They had dogs, a lot of dogs.
Like for sale?
No. Just walking around. I don't know why. I just wanted to point out the dogs. There was a hell of dogs, dude. I was surprised. I'm like, damn. Well, they're probably locals. Like, yeah. Because ain't no way I'm traveling with my dog.
Should be barking up everybody.
And it was kind of crazy, though, because when we were like halfway through the whole swap meet area, there was like a fucking, I guess like an elderly Korean lady fucking passed out on the floor.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the cops were there and shit. And they were just asking if there was like anyone that could translate for them. She was by herself, bro. And she was like gray haired and everything. Like, damn, this shit was fucking crazy. That was the most hectic part of Hawaii, though. Like, usually it was like calm everywhere. And like, even the cop cars, bro, they're not even like cop cars. Like, they're just fucking forerunners with just black murdered out tinted windows like Johnny. And then they have like
the 5%.
They have like a little fucking blue light on top, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, I guess it's pretty calm out there. I would assume so. I guess. I mean, we've seen some fucking sketchy areas, but it's nothing like fucking LA or even San Bernardino or anything like that out here.
So I know Frank told me a little bit more about that story with the tent. That actually felt funny.
We could for sure get into that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty much day 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know we ended the night like discovering little bars here and there, and we would just kind of just get a drink or two. There was like this live show up top it's like a rooftop, and oh yeah, it was actually, I didn't tell you about this. There was like this house music event that we coincidentally went into.
Fire.
Like we just seen like we heard live music from up top. It was like a band, and we're like, okay, well, the bar we were originally supposed to go to was closed for some reason. So we went over there to the other one where we heard the live music, and when we got up there, they had like a fucking sign, and it said like, oh, at 10 p.m. there's gonna be live music and DJs, and we thought it was just gonna be like club music, like hip hop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so apparently it didn't start till 10 though, and it was like maybe 8 o'clock, and so like they weren't allowing people in. They were like at max capacity. So we went to the bar across from the whole. It was a 3-story thing, so we went across to the other side.
Right.
Where they had like this outdoor, like, kind of like sports bar, but it was indoor outdoor, and we just stayed at the outdoor, played like those fucking Connect 4, Big Jenga, drank some Hawaiian IPAs, which one of them was pretty good. The other, it was kind of like too IPA-ish. I wasn't in the mood for that at the time.
Yeah.
So as we wait, I mean, when it came time for the whole DJ shit to start, it pretty much transitions to a club, and it's small still. It's like very small. Like I'm trying to think what's maybe like bigger than Chirps, but not too much bigger than Chirps.
Damn, that's tiny though.
Yeah, but the thing with Chirps is it has like the big ass bar in the middle. This one's like open, and the bar's at the end, so it's pretty like it's slim, but it's open.
Okay, I can see it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, dude, when we get in there, the first thing we did was go to the bar, get a drink, and next to the bar they have like this poster, and it says house Saturdays. Apparently they do house music every Saturday. And I was like, what? I was like, of course we'll fucking run into some house music or EDM. like what are the fucking odds? Yeah, I didn't even know that there was like an EDM scene like in the middle of Waikiki. I know there's like event companies, like maybe 1 or 2, but I didn't think it was like gonna be anywhere near where we were at.
Yeah.
And so, and especially for free, because I know they book like headliners at those. So this one, I guess it's just like a normal chill house event or whatever. But one of the DJs, his name's Deuces or something like that. He was throwing down. He was opening though, so it's like he kind of had to play like chill music, but then he started transitioning into like Matroda, Blue Claire vibes.
Ooh.
So it was getting cool, but the problem is it was like empty inside. Cause it's kind of like a mismatch in vibes of where they're at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not really like their demographic right there. It's not all like a teenage college party vibe. It's like adults and shit, like grown-ups. So they would be vibing out to like the remixes or the shit that they know of. But as far as like the other shit, like no one was really like dancing. They're like vibing and shit in their own little section. But it's kind of like hard to get into the mood when everyone's just like wall hugger type shit.
Yeah, I've been in plenty of those type of bars and situations.
Yeah, exactly. So we stayed there for a bit, maybe like 40 minutes, and just enjoyed the music. He actually played for Brownies and Lemonade, apparently, the Hawaiian one that they had out there. He plays for a lot of like the shows out there, and they book like good artists like Nightmare and shit like that. They book like big artists, but he's like the local artist that plays like pretty much most of the shows. Okay. And I think he's even came out to LA or whatever a handful of times. But yeah, that was like, it was just like trippy to run into that situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, that pretty much concluded day 3. Day 4 is when Kitty and we had a reservation to this restaurant called Michelle's. It's like fucking expensive as shit. It's on the beach, like literally the view outside of the window is the sand and the water. Like the water's probably like 20 feet away. And so it was just really dope. The timing actually that I reserved it for was perfect. It was golden hour, sunset. We watched the sun go up all the way down. So it was just like we got like the best of both worlds. And the food, bro. Oh my God, the food. I highly recommend you guys going there if you want to ball out. I mean, it's not like crazy expensive. It kind of is actually. I don't know. I've never really been to those crazy high end restaurants, but
hey, you can't go to price on good food.
yeah. It's definitely worth it. Save up like $200 to $300 and go there. So I'd say because that's how much I spent.
Yeah.
So and each dish was probably like 40 to 60. Even there was like two dishes that was like 150 each.
Yeah.
But the most common was 40 to 60.
That's okay. I remember I went to Vegas and I spent like a lot of money, but I didn't realize, cause that's how they trick you. Because you know when they have like course menus, but they don't give you a price.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they get your ass. Because at the end of the day, when you got the bills, like how much? You got to look at it like how much?
Yeah, and surprisingly, that wasn't even the restaurant that did us like that. They had all the prices everywhere.
I love that.
There was a restaurant that we went to that did not put the price. I think that was the brunch restaurant we went to that morning. Yeah. So, but with Michelle's, they had fucking everything you could think of in a fancy ass restaurant, plus their own specific like seafood, because Hawaii has like their common fish and seafood that we don't get over here in the mainland. And so the appetizer we got, I don't remember what it's called, but it's pretty much sliced fucking fish or whatever. I'll put the pictures up because I know that my description is not gonna be fucking good.
Yeah.
But it's like sliced fucking seafood with fucking mango, thin little, smaller than French fry slices of mango, pineapple, and some fucking tree. I don't know if it's bamboo. I don't think it's bamboo, but some other type of thing similar to that. And then they also brought, what did they bring? Fucking, I ordered duck. I've never tried duck before. So the duck they had, it was fucking so flavorful. The mashed potatoes, fucking fire. Everything was like literally 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
The cook they have there he's from France or whatever. I think his name is Hardy something. The guy that was doing our table, he was like, I'm not even gonna try to say the last name because it's so long and no one ever really gets it down. So he just sticks with Hardy, his first name.
Chef Hardy.
And yeah, bro. And then the dessert, they gave us like some mousse with fucking, I think a passion fruit flavor. And then they had a raspberry with chocolate flavor, and both of them fucking bomb. Like I said, I can't recommend that enough. Be sure to check them out. The brunch we went to, I got French toast with like fucking toasted coconut flakes with like some fucking, I don't know, is it called icing or something? Fucking covering the whole to make it moist and all that. It was like coconut flavor, all that.
He showed me a picture. I was like, damn, that should look good.
Yeah, I'll pop up the picture right here. Fire as fuck. And then day 4. Well, that's actually day 4. I mean, it was a pretty chill day too. We went to the pool like multiple times throughout the weekend. We hit the beach over there in the southern side with Waikiki. I'm gonna look up real quick the beach that we went to, where it's on like I think it's on the eastern or northeastern side. But dude, that shit right there was fucking like, it's beautiful out there. Like, it's super calm, even bluer water. The sand is super soft. I'm trying to think of the name though. I know it starts with like a L. Let's go to fucking Hawaii real quick.
Did you ever get any like opportunities to get like drunk out there?
I want to say the first day we got there, I was drunk. That was like my drunkest. Yeah, it never got too out of hand. Like, I think Kitty and I did a good job with like just feeling like a very strong buzz. Like, we got first day we got there, we bought a bottle of champagne and orange juice, and we just filled it. Yeah, we just bought this fucking cup and we poured like the champagne in there because we didn't want to walk around the public like with just the bottle and just chugging that shit. So we poured it all in this big ass fucking Coca-Cola cup, and then we had the bottle of orange juice and we just fucking. And then from there we got some palomas, the tequila palomas. Yummy. I forget the brand, but it's pretty common out there or everywhere. So we got a handful of those. We got some shots. The first drink we got actually was fruit punch Fanta mixed with some type of tequila. I forget the tequila though, but yeah, it was double shot cup. And then we got, so that's why you can see how drunk we're getting. Pretty drunk day 1.
Yeah.
And then from there, dude, I could not find fucking Modelo, the Michelada 12 pack for dude, I tried so many places. They did not have it.
Get with the time.
And then when we went to go get the rental car or return it, actually, I went to go fill up gas at the Arco right by it. And they had it, bro. I was like,
damn.
Fuck. Yeah. So when I was waiting for the lift to take us back to our room, I was just holding the fucking case and shit. But anyway, back to this fucking beach shit. It is called, because there's like hella beaches over there, bro. Let me see.
That fool John from work, he was just like, "Hey fool, I told your boy about all these spots, man. He gotta go to this one spot. He gotta go to this other spot." And I'm like, I'm sure he'll try, John.
Yeah, I know. My boy kept hitting me with all the recommendations. So you gotta go back, bro.
He just got back, John.
I know. He's all telling me, "Yeah, I'm going next year."
That was what he's always like calling me. He was like, "Hey fool, that's a fake ass mustache." I'm like, "Man, you just lucky you can't grow one."
I'll be mad as fuck because I'm gonna remember it all random as fuck. Fuck it. It is what it is. If I remember, I'll put it right here. But yeah, dude, that beach is like super secluded. It's more for the locals. Like only they know about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to go for that vibe, look up this fucking beach. I'll put the name up or wherever and go check it out. But yeah, man, that fucking trip, man. I highly recommend it to everyone. That pretty much wraps up the recap for that. Be sure to fucking go there. Check out Honolulu. Check out Maui. That's where I want to go next. The next time we go to Hawaii is Maui. Like the tour guide was saying, there's like different islands for like different like personalities. So like Maui is like kind of like the romantic island.
Ooh.
And then they have I think it's Kauai where all the volcanoes are.
That's fire.
So I want to see this. I want to check out all of them. I'll probably go fucking island hopping next time. I want to stay there for like a week next time.
I want to go punch somebody.
Crazy. All right, man. So that's my recap. But you had mentioned the whole Frank story with Johnny because that was your weekend. While I was out in fucking Honolulu,
yeah,
my boy was over here at Frank's girls' party. I think it was his girlfriend's birthday, huh?
The invitation said both of them, so I was really confused and I just like, okay, it's both of you guys' birthday, but it was Alexis. So I asked him about the tent because he's the one. I remember Johnny saying that Frank's the one who told him about the spot he went to. And he was like, he started laughing. He's like, yeah, I told him about the spot. I told him when you get there, which ones to get. And then he told the guy, and the guy told him about the pricing. And then Johnny, it was Johnny's basically. He was like, well, he's like, could I get like a lower tent? Like, 'cause you know, like the lower the percentage it gets, sort of gets darker. He was like, yeah, you can get it a lot lower. And he was like, all right, can I do it all around like this? He basically was the one that basically said I wanted all 5% 10, even though in the beginning, I think he was telling us that Frank's the one that told him to do that, which is not the case. Frank told him an original one to get, which is the standard one, and then Johnny decided to take a left turn, like, oh no, I'm gonna get this.
Bozo ass fool.
Yeah,
that fool's stupid, man. How do you get your windshield? Well, I mean, there's a lot of fucking dumbasses that get their front windshield tinted.
Yeah,
it's just so hard to see, and you're just asking for a ticket.
Plus, you're already blind as hell, man.
Yeah, that dude, he has fucking bulletproof lenses, like they're fucking thick as shit. Just like my boy Meg, low-key.
Yeah.
But Johnny's are worse. Johnny's are for sure worse, I think. Because I've tried both your guys' glasses, and with his, it's just like, it hurts, bro. I start getting fucking migraines and shit.
Yeah. And
but how was the party then? Like,
it was really fun. It was funny as fuck because he had got there. I got there like at 9, and Johnny was supposed to be there at 7 because he was supposed to DJ the party. And so like
Frank was Johnny right there.
Yeah, so he was all hot because I guess the guys were shooting their own podcast, and they went like a lot lower because they were shooting a double. And Johnny was like, he texted me, he's like, hey, Frank's upset. I was like, yeah, fool. And then he tried to call Frank over because he got there, but he could tell like that he just didn't want to like confront Frank about it. So he went immediately to the DJ station and started setting up. And he asked me like, hey, can you go call Frank for me? I need some. And I was like, all right. And I go tell Frank, hey, Frank, Panzon's over here. He's like, fool, just tell that fool to go home. And so I looked over. I walk back to our homie Malik because he went with me too. And I looked. I was like, he was like this, and then he was like, "Go look for Alexis." I'm like, "I don't know where she's at." And I was like, "Yeah, I can see him like mosey on over because I guess he does need him for something." So he musters up the courage and faces his fears. And I recorded like I'll send it to Mike. It's funny as fuck because this fool Frank's just chewing this fool's out, and like Johnny's like, I know, I fucked up. It's just funny as fuck.
Bozo, man.
Yeah,
as a DJ Johnny service right there. Hit him up though if you need a wedding DJ or some bullshit.
Yeah, he's a great DJ.
Yeah, it's our boy. So it was just you, Leek, and Johnny.
Yeah, the other guys never ended up going. Which I was like, I told Johnny because he was still out there. Like, you should tell him to come, dude. They had a lot of drinks, a lot of food. It was actually good vibes.
Yeah, I designed the flyer for them. I was literally down to go, but
yeah,
we're in Hawaii and shit.
Yeah, and then the next day I went to the 606 night market with somebody, and that shit was expensive as fuck.
Wait, did you go to the day trip thing?
Or no, that was on the Saturday. I wish I was like, damn. I was like, hype, like, oh, yeah, we're gonna have a day trip. But like, no, but that was only for the Saturday.
I feel Jose went 909.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. But I went to that because I've never been, and I always wanted to try it because they have always like lots of cool foods.
Yeah,
it's expensive as
shit. I was about to say that they're overpriced as fuck. The first time I went there was the COVID year. It was October, and I had just gotten better from being sick. It was literally the first day that I was clear, and it was like perfect timing. But the problem is I didn't have my taste yet, so yeah, I was fucked out of that.
Oh yeah, you didn't have your taste for like the longest.
Yeah, I didn't have my taste for I think 2 months. It was 2 months.
Yeah, it was funny because I literally asked him like, so you can't taste it? Like, nah, I'm just eating like mush.
Yeah, bro, it was so depressing. Like, man, we really take that taste for granted. But the one thing that's crazy is like I came out of it liking micheladas now because Kitty. So when I was like in quarantine, yeah, Kitty, she would still make me like mixed drinks and shit or margaritas, and she'll like leave them at the door for me, and I'll just drink them.
But they wouldn't taste like anything, or what?
At first. So I could only taste like the lime and like the saltiness. Like I couldn't taste the actual drink. It was just like refreshing, cool feeling. And I would taste mainly just lime and bitterness and like salt, and because she would rim it up and shit. Yeah. And she gave me a michi, and I didn't like that shit before, but like ever since then, like I started liking it more. I still don't like the plain like tomato taste, but I started being like more open-minded to that part of alcohol where I don't know, it just everything started tasting different, and now I could drink that shit where before I couldn't. So yeah. But yeah, so when I went to 626, man, I had gone fucking a ramen burger with fucking ramen noodles as buns, and then the burger in the middle. I had gotten Korean dogs, and like I couldn't taste shit, man. It was so depressing. Yeah. All sad.
I had when we went because the person I went with, we bought some lobster garlic noodles because they had bought it before there because they've gone there before. Yeah, and it was pretty good too. Then we bought these little Wagyu sliders. They were expensive as shit, but they're pretty good. And then I wanted to get masubis because I saw you guys were out there. I was like, I'm in the mood for some masubis. They had a stand. That shit was long as shit. I was like, I'm not getting masubis. So sad.
Should have just kind of Ono.
Facts. They never let you down. Chicken masubis.
Yeah, they're actually really good. I don't know if you guys ever go to Ono Hawaiian, but try the masubis out over there. I always see people just getting like the little ribs and stuff. And I was looking for those over there in Hawaii, the ribs. The little
pork ribs.
Yeah. I think the one time we went to like this fucking, it was like a whiskey. It was a fucking smokehouse. Ooh. And I read that and I don't think they had it. Like when I try to ask about it, like they described it all weird and different. So I ended up getting this fucking big ass. I forget they called it something like Godzilla fucking Godzilla brisket or something. It's like thick as fuck. But dude, that shit was so fucking bomb. But I think one thing I wanted to talk about actually is while I was over there on the trip, there's hella fucking news coming in left to right. It seems like every time I go on vacation or whatever, like some news happens, some like crazy shit.
Yeah, it's been active.
Yeah, so the first thing I want to get into is the whole fucking Undisputed thing.
That shit is crazy, bro.
That shit pissed me off because I love their fucking I love their chemistry together. Like they bounce off each other perfectly, bro.
Low key, I'm gonna lie, they're not friends for sure. They're coworkers, and I think they're able that's why they were able to like have this passionate debate for so long because they low key like they had a little hate between each other, just enough to where like they could keep like some passionate as debates.
Well, from what I hear, because I they both have their own podcasts and stuff like that. Like it feels like they do like each other, or they did at least. But the problem with Skip Bayless is like
he is out of pocket.
He's just too strong with his opinions, with his takes. Sometimes when he's just in the moment, he could fucking speak out of his ass. Sometimes it feels like it's forced just for like views and clicks or whatever.
Yeah, like do you remember? And I think this is maybe it's part of why Shannon's leaving was like, do you remember the part with the Mark Hamlin situation?
Yep.
And then Skip put out those statements. I forget what he said basically, but he was just like
he was bringing up like, how can they stop this game? Pretty much like how. Okay, so the whole Skip Bayless drama. Okay, so it started off actually. Here's what actually started off.
Okay, talk to me.
Is Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp, they were talking about on one of their segments. They were talking about like Tom Brady being the GOAT and all that.
Oh,
bullshit.
I remember seeing that clip.
Yeah. So it got so fucking like heated that that Skip Bayless started saying stuff about Shannon being like a hater on Tom Brady.
Yeah, he was basically shitting on Shannon's career and him, like, which is crazy because this motherfucker's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, this fool, even Shannon,
he was Super Bowls.
He was like, bro, I'm a Hall of Famer, and this fool Skip was like, and what? He was like, so what? Like,
oh my god, I was like, yo, like this again. This is why we're fucking like low key upset about this because these motherfuckers would get into it. It was crazy.
Yeah, but it's good television, dude. Yeah. It's just like why are we fucking? It sucks. It's bittersweet because I know like Shannon it's probably in his best interest.
Yeah,
but it's just like it pains me because I've been watching them since they started. I think it was like 2015, 16 when they first started, and I've just been watching them. Like they've been a part of my routine, so it's just like fuck, man. Now what am I gonna do? Like the fucking podcasts individually, they're good. Don't get me wrong. It's just like they complement each other so well.
Yeah, there's because there's other debate shows kind of like that. Like there's like First Take and like Get Up and all those other ones, but there's nothing like Undisputed because these motherfuckers just would get into each other.
Yeah, because the thing with Stephen A is like he's good on his own. Like he can bounce off of anyone's energy. Like he could go back and forth with anyone, but
which is
it just gets old with just him.
Yeah, which is why I think what they do with now. First Take, because remember that boxing dude, he left because that was his main dude that he was going back and forth.
Yeah, Max Kellerman.
Yeah, him. So he left to go back to the boxing stuff.
Well, he started his own thing.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he has his own thing with two other guys. I forget their names though, but it's pretty much the same concept. It's just sports media.
And since he left, Steven just kind of just like bounces off whoever like they put him on in front of him.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with all that shit, but all these fucking talk show hosts are splitting up and it's pissing me off. For real. So yeah, that shit happened. They announced that pretty much, I guess, after the NBA Finals, Shannon's no longer going to be there. I hate that they haven't talked about it though. Skip or Shannon, they haven't addressed it.
I feel like they'll address it like on the last day.
They are going to address it on the last day for sure. They have to. I mean, it wouldn't make sense if they didn't. But it's just like, come on, like give us some fucking some info, some inside shit, man. We got to know what's really going to go on because all we have is that rumor. I mean, it's a pretty solidified rumor, but it's just like, fuck. I want to hear it from them, you know?
Come on, Unc.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp, he's the best. I don't. He gets some hate from a lot of the sports guys, but it's just because they just hate anyone like talking about them.
Yeah, but all the players love him because they like he's from them. Literally everybody calls him Uncle.
Yeah. So and he comes from playing football. He's for like the players. He knows how it is to be a player and shit. So. It's going to suck not getting his insight. I mean, I'm sure he'll probably do something else with maybe someone else or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I'll miss that dude, I guess, on the show.
Yeah.
And then the next shit that happened, since we're pretty much on this topic of sports, the Madden cover just got announced actually today.
At the time of recording.
Josh Allen, that fool, he's going to be on the cover of Madden 2024.
That's crazy. What are the requirements for someone to be on the cover?
I don't think anything really, bro, because there's been like fucking random ass coverage guys. But here's the thing is a lot of people do talk about like, oh, this person got snubbed, or what did they do to do this? What did they do to earn that? Blah, blah, blah. The thing is, bro, like the players have to agree to do it. It's not just on like, oh, who EA picks or who NFL picks. Like the players have to agree to it. Like there's some players that just straight up don't want to be on the cover. Like I would assume Aaron Rodgers just doesn't want to be on the cover.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty. I mean, because like he's never been on there, and I'm pretty sure they probably would have asked him once or twice.
I'm pretty sure they have asked him, bro. Like back in like when he was at his peak. But the thing is just like he's just that type of guy that it doesn't seem like he has any interest in being on the cover, and that's just how it is with a lot of players too. Like, but the thing with the younger generation is they all grew up on Madden. They all play Madden.
They all played it.
So it's like it's one of their childhood dreams. So I mean, the one I do think probably could have gotten it before, or the two, is Jalen Hurts or Joe Burrow, because they at least won their division, their conference championship.
Yeah, for sure.
Whereas Josh Allen, he's had like a pretty.
He's been here longer, but he just had. They can't get over the hump, man. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a team sport, and there's no doubt that he is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, though.
Although I could say for sure that last playoff game, a lot of it was him. Like, motherfucker, you were just he was seeing ghosts out there.
It was a bad day for sure.
It was a bad day for Josh Allen.
So what I was trying to get to is like, there's just been a lot of like, there's been like a lot of like bad cover guys, like that Browns guy.
Yeah, I literally was just thinking about. Apparently, he was like a really good fullback.
He was, bro. But who gives a shit?
Exactly.
It's like, what did he accomplish? Like, Josh Allen accomplished more. So it's just like, I think Josh Allen's just getting a lot of hate because he's just like easily hated from a lot of like the fan bases.
Yeah.
Like fan bases just love to hate good quarterbacks. And so, because like I said, man, if that's the case, why don't we just keep giving Mahomes the cover? Because he's the one that won.
He's already had like twice. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And it's just like, well, fuck, we can't just keep getting the people that win it like the fucking cover, you know?
Yeah.
So they do have to give it to Josh Allen, I guess. I mean, I would say Jalen Hurts even earned it. Joe Burrow.
Although I do really enjoy it when they give it to like non-quarterbacks.
Exactly. Like just give it to Justin Jefferson. Fuck.
Oh, that would be so cool. I think he would be super deserving of a fucking.
There's no doubt that he'll get it eventually, though. I think within the next 2 to 3 years he'll be on the cover for sure. I mean, fucking Megatron, he got it. Yeah, he was good, but he didn't win shit.
I know, but that wasn't his fault. He looked at the team port, and then low-key the Lions did him dirty too.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's an argument for a bunch of these cover guys, but ultimately, I mean, you can't deny that this dude's talented.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, good for him, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I mean, we're gonna get into some sad shit. It's some pretty fucking unfortunate news, but DC YoungFly from Wild 'N Out, his girl Jackie O, unfortunately
passed away.
32 years old, man.
For some some mommy makeover complications. So I'm assuming something happened during the surgery, or it just And then sad to say that's the risk you run whenever you go down under. Like there's never you're never completely safe.
Yeah, any type of surgery, whether even if it's just cosmetic stuff or fucking regular surgical stuff.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. There comes with the complications even post surgery. Like it could be a couple weeks after
that, or even it went all great, but like the anesthesia, like maybe just for whatever reason it would have been the right dosage. It's just you never wake up from it, which does happen.
Yeah, so I don't think they've really released full details of what happened. So
I don't think they will either, though.
Yeah, I'm sure it might come out eventually. Maybe maybe unintentionally,
from third party, like in someone else.
Yeah, leaked stuff.
Leaked stuff.
So I don't know. Right now, it's just up in the air of what truly happened or what is the main cause. But pretty much that's the main rumor going around is just surgery, post surgery stuff, and I mean it's sad, man. She left behind 3 kids.
Yeah.
So now he's just got to step it up, I guess, by a lot. And I know for sure she was like a big, like the strong backbone to their family.
For sure.
She was like from what I've seen, like she was like a really good mom towards the kids and all that. She was happy to be a mom. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But that Azalea Banks.
Bro, this B word, I was just
everyone was saying that bitch is a demon, bro.
Bro, you can't say that shit, bro. Like, I mean, I understand, like you very much felt the type of way from that Wild 'N Out show, but like to say that she basically went on Instagram today, basically saying that DC Fly, it's to summarize that it's just deserved, or like karma, but like bullshit, like he got what he got, and I'm like, first of all, that's his girlfriend. She had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, so some context. Azalea Banks, what is she? Is she a singer or something?
Singer rapper.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how she's famous, but apparently she made it on. She was on Wild 'N Out. She claimed she didn't know what kind of a show it was.
Mind you, this was like years back already.
Yeah, this is like probably 5, even 10 years ago. She went on the show though. She didn't know what she signed up for apparently.
Wild and Out, the one show everyone's seen growing up, a show about people roasting each other during rap and just like games.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, so pretty much she went on the show. It was I think it was the rap battle part, and DC YoungFly said something about her being ugly. But he was saying in his joking way. He's known for saying like ugly ass, like he'll say shit like that, or stupid ass, or dumb ass, like shit like that, you know. So it was all in like a joking way. Literally, not. He said way worse. People say way worse on that show.
Yeah, it was mild.
They went super easy on her, and she like just threw a big ass bitch fit on stage.
Started crying.
Started crying. She left. She walked off. They took a little break. They brought her back. I don't know. It was just a mess. So she was butthurt with him over that. Still till this day. She made that story post saying pretty much like, you know, that like, I don't care, I won, you know.
Yeah, I'm like, when what? Like what about like what about the him saying any of that stuff, which was a fucking joke, to his love of his life, the mother of his children, passing away? Like, yeah, I'm like that, like, bro, like that's just retarded, and she's gonna get canceled for sure.
I mean, I hope so, bro. Yeah. I don't hope that type of shit on anyone, but like to just be so like open and like no type of remorse. It's just like, dude, if you really didn't have to say shit, like
sure, yeah, you feel some type of way, but like at the end of the day, like I don't care.
She's just making herself a target, and she's already had a target on her just because like her personality, how she holds herself. I don't know. She's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was some crazy shit over the weekend. Like I said, man, it was a busy ass weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, I even seen some shit with fucking some videos going around of street vendors being targeted apparently this past week. Like they've been heavily targeted. And it's very unfortunate because just like, dude, like
that always gets me sad.
That's like their best hope in making money. It's not about them getting permits. A lot of the time they're working for a third party or like just like some other like local company that has them all going out, pushing cars, selling hot dogs. Like they don't just get that shit themselves a lot of the time, you know, so they get hired on. It's the only type of job they could get. They need quick money. You know, they came here for it's a lot of the time it's Hispanics. Sometimes they'll have like their kids with them, for obvious reasons. They don't have babysitters. They can't get them in school.
Did you see the one where it was like outside SoFi?
Yep, that's the main one that like pissed me off, bro, because it's like unnecessary. Like, so the SoFi has security outside guarding the premises. You know, obviously they have signs around saying no vendors. You know, this isn't that. They probably told them to leave. But at the end of the day, whether they're leaving or not, like leave it up to the cops to handle it. Even if like it comes down to it, like you really don't have to push any of their shit down. You don't have to knock any of their shit down.
Yeah.
I guess this situation specifically, there was maybe a 10-year-old girl watching over a cart while her mom was in the bathroom, and the security guard, bro, it's the security guard, not even a cop, not even like grown ass man. Came and pushed the fucking cart down. All the shit fell off. I guess the girl got some burn marks from the fucking food.
Yeah,
and it's just like, man, like, why? How do you have that in you where you just want to go and fucking just knock some shit down? Especially a little girl. Like, how are you okay with doing that shit?
It makes no sense to me.
Like, why can't we just be better human beings? Why can't we just like? I don't know. I can't see a fucking little girl and just think about going and knock her shit down. Like, does it really bug you that much?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get fired for that? Like, for not doing anything about it?
Or is it like, are you on like some sick power trip? Even though you're
that's pretty much what it is, bro. It's just a lot of the time Americans or like they just look down on Mexicans, especially if they're coming from Mexico or like some other country. Like they think they ain't shit for whatever reason. It's just like, dude, they're
just crazy because all they're trying to do is they're just trying to work. They're not trying to harm nobody. They're just trying to make a dollar.
They're not harming nobody. They're just trying to make their money like the only way they can, or the best way they can, the quickest way they can. All they know, like a lot of times they don't even know fucking English.
Yeah.
And they come here for better opportunity, for safer environment for their kids. Most of the time it's gonna be for their kids. It's not about them. They just want a better life for their kids, and I'm sure you would want the same. Like, they gotta go to a different country. I'm sure if their home was fine and safe, they would stay in their own home. But it's all they know. And I don't see why it's such a big deal to just let them grind it out. It's better than them just fucking sitting around asking for money for doing nothing.
Yeah,
just homeless, like going at the end of the corner or whatever, just asking fucking random people for the money. They're trying to work for their money. And even if they have to take their kids out for it, it is what it is. You don't gotta fucking go and fuck with them.
Yeah, man, shit pisses me off.
Yeah, man, and it sucks because it happens over here too in Fontana. Like, I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's a big problem that I think we need to address more. And it's not about getting permits. It's just about like just I don't know. A lot of the time they can't get permits. The process is like too long.
Yeah.
And you know it's I don't know. It's a lot harder than you think. It's there's so much like I guess like contracts and all that comes with it. And yeah, I don't know why we can't just leave them alone.
Yeah, and then even like these motherfuckers not even selling like food or like fruit or like they could be selling like fucking flowers and they'll still give them hassles for the shit.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, Americans, y'all need to fucking, I don't know,
step y'all shit up.
Yeah, get it together. Because if it was your mom in that position, you know, I'm sure you wouldn't want that happening to them or even your dad or whatever. No. And the sad thing is, bro, is like, I bet you if it was like a little girl selling fucking lemonade, a little white girl, no one's gonna press her for fucking permits.
Yeah.
Let her make her cute little money. It's for fun, giggles, whatever. You just support them, and that's it. That's all you can do, really. But I don't know. Off that topic, I guess. Well, we do have some positive news that we can switch on to. So some positive news is we have 2 shows coming up in July.
2 motherfuckers. 2 dose.
Yeah, we have 2 shows in July. One July 1st, one July 15th. We're not going to give you the info just yet. As soon as we are given the green light, we will do so. So be sure to follow along our pages and keep an eye out for that. But lock those dates in right now if you want.
If you want to see us, because then people motherfuckers have been asking us forever, like, when y'all going to get playing, when y'all going to get on the shows, like, whenever we get booked, and now we're getting booked, so y'all better be there if you actually are about it.
Yeah, man. I mean, fuck. I mean, it's been, what, a year since we had our last show? A year and a half, probably.
Like March. Yeah, like last March.
Yeah, so whenever we get these shows, we like to take advantage. We love getting these fucking sick-ass, like, venues to perform at. You know, we want to give you guys quality performances and quality venues, all that. So for this one, it's a pretty big club. It's in LA, so we'll give you that hint for July 1st, supporting a very, very big artist. And then July 15th, it's going to be on some underground shit. So if you guys are into that, be sure to wait for the info. Yeah, we're gonna it's gonna be special, man. I love performing for everyone.
Yeah,
you know, and especially when it's been so long. Like, that's what we work so hard for, is to perform at places like this.
Because sometimes, like, yeah, it's no, we don't get complacent, but sometimes it's like hard to see like why are we doing this for. And it's not, we love it for the music, we love it for all of it, but we really love playing shows. Like, it's like fun seeing you guys. Like it's super fun just seeing people react to like our songs that we've made and they're getting hyped to it. Like, there's no better feeling. And it's like when we ever get a chance to actually do it, it's just the best.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what we work so hard for, and it's to give people that feeling that we get when we're at shows, when we watch our favorite artists, and even discover new artists. Like, I know we're still like up and coming, essentially. So all the people that are discovering us, like, we want to give those first good impressions. We want to give music for everyone. A little bit of taste of here and there of every genre that we fuck with, the songs we're feeling right now, our own fucking personal music, our unreleased music. That's where we all put it all out.
Our homies' unreleased music.
Yeah, so you know, we love performing. You know, that's our treat for the music. All the time we invest into making music. Now this podcast. Because believe it or not, you know, it does take a whole team to do the music, the podcasting, the editing, the recording, and you know, if you follow along all our projects, we do MAUI as well, and that's pretty much just our YouTube content. So we're doing YouTube, podcasting, music, and it's a full-on grind, dude. It's like it's never ending, every single day essentially.
Which is crazy because we've always been grinders. It's never been like that. It's always been a busy schedule, but now. This year we decided like to just like step it up even more, just because we know we can do it. It's gonna be really hard, but we have the work ethic to do it, and it's crazy. I did because at first when we decided to do all of it, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little not skeptical. I just was like, fuck it, is this gonna be a lot for us? And in the beginning, it was just us trying to figure out how we would fit it in our schedules. But now we kind of seem to have a good flow for it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
for
a lot
sure.
easier.
Yeah, for sure. And that's with anything, with anyone, is it's all about finding what fits for you, what scheduling, what structure, what formulas. And and one thing we even forgot to mention is even the fucking live streaming. That's been our most like hardest part to put into our scheduling.
Yeah.
But I feel like it at the end of it, it's okay because we're still giving you guys the off the web mixes.
Of course.
And that's the main thing is giving you guys those weekly mixes to discover new music, to discover or for us to express like the shit that we're feeling at the moment. And just with every genre. I mean, we love every genre and we want to express that to the supporters, the viewers, the consumers, is just what we're about, what we like.
Yeah, because I'm gonna lie, when we decided to do the wheel, I genuinely started liking it. Like I love doing it just because we get to show like, hey, like for this episode today is dubstep, and we don't really play dubstep, we don't really like make dubstep anymore, but we were still fans of it, and I still have a lot of love for it. And I like to show you like some of those personal songs that I still love to this day. Yeah. Likewise with him.
Yeah, exactly. And curating our playlist, it always like takes us back to like the old days and shit when we first started getting into raving, or just even before raving, like just being into EDM in general.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten like so many flashbacks and memories just going through like the old playlists and old music. And it's fun curating the sets for you guys to perform on the live stream. When we can, at least. Yeah. And even just like uploading mixes, like it's so fun. Like that used to be my shit back then when I was under DJ Mast. Like I would just always make mixes because I was never allowed to go out to shows when I started DJing. That's the reason why I started DJing, is to basically make myself feel like I'm in the club.
Yeah.
I was like fucking 15, 14, 15, 16. That's when I was like making my own play. Like I wasn't DJing anywhere, bro. Like I started DJing house parties late as fuck. So when I was DJing like in the fucking kitchen or living room where the desktop was at, like that's what I was doing all the time. Like DJ Blend was a huge influence on me, just making mixes like that. And so that's kind of what I want us to give the fans or supporters is with Off the Web. And whether you have time to check it out or not, or whether it seems like something you're interested or not, at least you can always go back when you do have the time or you do find the interest to go back and look at all our old mixes, because like I said, we're doing every single genre. So it's going to be a never ending thing where we're always going to have music to play. That's why we keep it at 30 minutes so that, we don't fucking spread it out too thin. And, it's good for us as DJs in general. Yeah. We're finding old songs again or rediscovering old music that maybe we'll bring into our sets now, or we're discovering new music that we can start including in our sets.
Of course.
And, I've always been a big crate digger and just like discovering new music. I've always loved to do that shit. And that's why now that we have these two shows that we could perform at, it's a great feeling knowing that I get to express like how I want to make you feel as the consumers.
I think it's cool the fact that we have two shows, because normally we'll have like just one,
one here and there,
one here, like a couple here and there, like spread apart. So he'll just have the set like that. But now that we have them like pretty close between each other, like okay, maybe I have songs I wasn't able to fit in this one, and screw it, I'll play it on this show, and vice versa. And there could be even curated because of different styles, like how different feels.
Yeah, and that's exactly how it is. It's just like you're only limited to so much time, which is usually an hour and a half. And so, like he said, one song that doesn't fit on this vibe or doesn't fit in this time frame, we put into the next show. And so that's the thing with us is the shows you see us perform at, you're never gonna hear the same set ever. Never. You'll hear some of the same songs, but you're never gonna hear the same set. And I've just always been that way. Like I always want to keep it interesting. I always want to throw the fans off. I always want to throw in a fucking old ass song that you would never think you'll hear live. Yeah, shit like that. And that's the beauty of the two shows we have coming up, though, is like they're different vibes. So they're going to have their own like set curated and all that. And, hopefully, I mean, we could get more shows. Hopefully we can get a domino effect rolling down or a snowball effect. And you know, if you want us to perform anywhere near you, you know, just hit up your local promoters, the event coordinators that you see throwing EDM events. You know, tell them to hit us up.
Yeah,
we're very communicative with the hosts, and we want to, like, you know, work with everyone. So
yeah,
any opportunity we get, you know, we try to be as flexible possible. You know, so be sure to let your people know, or even if you're interested in booking us, just DM us on Instagram.
We'll DJ your quinces, your weddings,
your quinceañera, hit us
your
up.
Birthday parties. We'll do it.
Yeah, and so yeah, hit us up on DMs, emails, and hopefully, you know, we get more shows going, and it'll be fun. You know, we usually get our own videographer or photographer to get personal content, give some more shit to you guys, and yeah, you know, I'm excited. That's in July. This is when this comes out. It'll be the second week of June.
Yeah, so we're pretty close. Like basically, like in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 more weeks, pretty much. So yeah, I think by then we should have the flyer out. I would hope so, at least.
Look, if you're smart, you can look it up. You can see who it is. It's already out there. It's just it doesn't have us on it yet, but we'll have a flyer eventually. But if you can like look through, you can see where the show's playing.
Yeah, you connect the dots.
Yeah.
So yeah, so once you find out or whatever, I'm sure you'll be excited as well. Share the excitement.
I'm gonna ask you. You know how they send us a link for them to like buy tickets, so they can know us. Could we send that out already?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I don't see how it could hurt.
Yeah, only because like we already have a couple homies. I've already told like, hey, we're playing this show. Like, send the link. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can send it out yet.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we can. I mean, it's making the club money. You know, it's not like it's any. I mean, we're not the fucking headliner.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're exposing any secrets. But yeah, it's exciting. We'll be sure to share the link on our bio. Hit us up if you want the link, the ticket link, and we'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Let's pack it out. The more ticket sales they see out of us, the more chances we'll have to play with them. That's usually how it goes. It's just they like to rebook artists that are bringing people.
Yeah, which has worked for us actually really well beforehand, because when we had our Yeah Me Too show, it was because of the previous times we played at the Avalon, and you know we'd always bring a good turnout just because, you know, like a bunch of our homies and family members actually want to see us play, and they go out and you know, they booked us for that show. So
yeah, that was the name of the game back then when we first started. It was like selling tickets and getting your people coming, and then it turns head on the corporate side or the back end of the event companies, and then they want to rebook you. So
yeah,
let's keep it going, and we're excited, and I think with that we can go to Off the Web this week.
Off the Web.
All right. So last week we spun dubstep, and I know I went first.
Yes.
So your turn.
Yeah.
You want to connect to my phone, or you want to?
Yeah, I could use your phone. So for my Off the Web, or on this week's Off the Web, I'm sorry. For number 5, because I don't really listen to dubstep as much as I want to these days, just because I don't really hear anything that catches my eye. My ear. And not to say there isn't great dubstep out there. It's just I haven't found it personally.
I think when you get older, your ears are just. It gets hard. It becomes more of like a job to try to listen to dubstep.
Yeah,
you need some more easier listening shit when you're getting older.
But there has been a few new songs that I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers are going in. So
I love that, bro.
For number 5, I'm going with Infect. It's called Boundless. This song has been going crazy. Whenever I hear it, I'm just like, damn, this song is fucking crazy. I love this one. Is it playing?
Maybe raise the volume up. Oh, it's on here.
Oh, let me lower it here. It goes right into the drop too, so I'm not even gonna skip anything.
Oh.
It's only like a mid-20, so it goes into the quick.
But this is impossible.
I fucking love it. This song is not even out. It technically is. It's only on his Patreon. So like, if you want it, actually, you just go on his Patreon and like subscribe to it, and then you can like download it there. That song's crazy.
Fire.
For number 4, and this one is from a new artist. No one really knows who the hell they are. It's been a big speculation. It's Yak's Sudden Death and Murata, but Sudden Death has said like, nah, it's him, but everyone's still saying it's him. It's called YVM3, and the song is called Echoes. This song is crazy. There we go.
What is this place?
Yeah, and the second drop for this song goes fucking stupid, but you'll just have to look it up to listen to that one. If you haven't
Bitch,
already.
how you gonna save the second drop?
You want to hear it?
It's up to you.
I'll play it. It's really that good because like it goes fucking crazy.
And how you gonna play the first drop then?
But they're both good.
Just trying to keep the bangers from y'all. That's what it is.
I'm not. I swear. God, I love triplets. That's like my favorite. I fucking love triplets. I can. It could be in like dubstep, 4 on the floor, psytrance. Once I hear triplets, I fucking get wet.
Facts.
So those are some of the new songs I've like really been fucking with. But these next ones are pretty much throwbacks. Now for number 3 is Cookie Monster Beast Mode.
Monster.
Monster.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to respect it because I remember I seen him at the Excision show with my cousin Alex, and he threw down so hard I never once brought out my phone to record a video.
Gone too soon.
For real, it really is gone too soon. It was a sad time for the EDM community when he passed. This one, okay.
Dun.
I'd skip to the build-up, but I don't know when exactly comes in.
Skip it. Skip it.
There it is. I'd play the whole song if I could right now. This song is goated. Even now, this thing came out 6 years ago and it's still good.
Facts. This is a dubstep I miss, bro.
Yeah, fuck. They don't make them like they used to, man.
Fuck no, man.
But you know what? Times change. Times change.
I guess.
I know. For number 2, this song, every time I hear it, and it doesn't get played a lot, it's fucking crazy. It's Faizo Parish song. This motherfucker needs to start releasing music again because he
stopped?
He put out a tweet. He still makes like music, but he's like such a perfectionist. Like he doesn't think anything he likes is good enough to put out. Like he did put out a song with Uber recently, like in March. So he did. That's what really released him released. But before that, he hasn't really put out much. He still gets booked, so I guess that's good.
Unauthorized transmission.
So that is Fizo Parish song. And for my number one, this one was really hard because I wanted to pick a sudden death song, but there's so many that I fucking love by him.
That's it?
No, it's crazy. I'm not gonna say. I don't want to say that. But the one I did pick is the song that he never even put out ever.
Swagger.
No.
Guess I got my swagger back.
It's a Infect Red Martian remix. I mean, Infect Red Martian, the Sudden Death remix.
Sudden Death.
He never put out this song, and I'm so mad at him for that.
Wait, this is on SoundCloud then?
No, it's on YouTube.
Oh,
but he never personally has put the song out, and it's just crazy because he made a void edit of his own remix, and he still hasn't put out this original one. Yours. This was goated, man. Fucking love Sudden Death.
that fool is a beast.
Yeah, so that's my top 5.
Why you have to be so good, man? Where every fucking time you perform, this fucking crowd is stupid packed.
I know, or at least fucking someone figure it out and like not have him in like the smaller stages. He's big. He's a big boy now.
That guy needs to be on Kinetic Field, no cap.
That'd be crazy. Remember when Excision played Kinetic Field?
Yeah. Wait, did we see that? No, huh?
Nah, we didn't get to see that one.
Damn, unfortunate. That would have been a nice sight.
Yeah.
Just for you in a couple of minutes. All right. Well, all right. My top 5 begins now. Number 5 for Off the Web this week, Dubstep Edition. Crank That and Bandle's Ground Shake. Alright. Now number 4, Freaky the Come Up.
Oh shoot.
It's that new motherfucker.
Yeah, damn, that song's bang.
Big old facts. All right, number 3, I got No Sphere, Deathblade. Unless it's Nosphere.
Oh shit. No, I think it's Nosphere.
I know, I'm just playing.
Oh, my bad.
Peasant. Deathblade.
Oh, god damn.
I'm gonna close it out there because I know this drop long as shit. So if you want to check it out, go check it out on the Spotify playlist link below. All right, number 2, throwback over here, man. Bad Clat Head Crush.
Ooh.
8-year-old song right here.
I remember when I first heard the song, I was at a Walgreens and I texted Kitty like, yo, fucking Bad Clat came out with a new song. This shit go crazy.
Yeah, man, this guy's always been insane. Used to be like one of my favorite producers back then.
Remember when we saw him at the Union show? And that shit was so crazy.
Yeah. If you have subwoofers, this is a song to turn that shit up to.
I tried to tip like an iron to a magnet.
Too fire, man.
Still holds up. Still holds up.
One of the top comments says, still my top rhythm song of all time. I'm there with you. Which, by the way, I know this is a dubstep genre shit. Look, I don't really give a fuck about going too in depth about, rhythm or fucking, yeah, whatever.
Trench.
Yeah, I don't really care about the little subgenres, right? I'm just characterizing all the dubstep.
It's a blanket term.
Yeah, exactly. So now, number 1, Keizo Shit Show. This was off his last album, I believe.
He went crazy on that album. That song was one of my favorites.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes I want to like strangle him. Like, bro, stop being so fucking good, man.
Yeah, I respect him mad, like as a producer, like
yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
Woo! Fucking triplets. I fucking love triplets.
Oh yeah.
He's goated.
Hell Hell yeah, man. All right, so that concludes this week's Off the Web from our personal top 5 picks, at least with dubstep. And then now we got to spin the wheel, and it's your honor.
Spin the wheel. What do we land on?
Wait, don't. I want to guess. It. Is it Progressive House? Hip hop. Oh, hip-hop. Shit.
My comeback tour.
We going with the hip hop, man.
If you saw the previous Oxfords on Maple Valley, I fucked up bad, but I'm gonna redeem myself with hip hop. All right, I'll redeem myself.
Hell yeah, I'm excited to touch hip hop.
Me too.
It kind of like it's kind of where I start off with DJing, like at least with the house parties and all that. But I love my hip hop too, but me as a DJ, I wanted to express my EDM side.
I gotta annoy him, like play some hip hop, play some.
Put on YG.
Play some fucking the yiking shit. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, YG was for sure the number one requested.
Yeah.
The one hip hop artist I did love playing was Sage of the Gemini though.
That's what made Bob, bro.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So there it is, hip hop next week, and yeah, we'll see y'all on Off the Web.
Yes, sir.
Check out Maple Alley this week. Any other shout out bullshits?
Maple Alley. We got some other cool duos putting out some really cool songs this month too. You should probably check those guys out. They go by the name Dark Web.
Oh yeah, check out Dark Web. New release with Barong Family. June 14th. What time? This one comes out on fucking. This comes out on the 12th. So check it out Wednesday. This coming Wednesday. Dark Web's new song.
Yeah.
Called "Hit the Floor."
These motherfuckers going crazy.
Let's close this bitch out. It's a pretty long episode actually for us at least.
Yeah.
Imagine we're doing 3 hours already. Fuck. Nah, we need more time in the day for that. I need to fucking quit my job for that shit. If y'all want that, fucking support us. Fucking send us hundreds of dollars and we'll quit our jobs.
Gladly.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. See you next week. Peace.
Later.